And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 7th of March, 2025. It's the birthday of Muni Shri Viharsh Sagar, born on this day in 1970. Viharsh Sagar Maharaji is a spiritual leader in the tradition of Jainism. In his sermons, he shows images of cows from the dairy industry to show the cruelty behind milk. He describes how the lifespan of cows is shortened due to the demand for milk, and that every glass of milk contains blood and pus. He says that when we continue to allow our choices to harm animals, it will affect us too. Since every religion preaches kindness to creatures, Viharsh Sagar says that the choice to go vegan comes from the understanding that our consumption is hurting animals. The publication of Clever as a Fox, Animal Intelligence and What It Can Teach Us About Ourselves by Sonja Yoerg was on this day in 2001. Dogs are smarter than cats, dolphins and chimps are more clever than both, and we who determine the rankings top the scale, or so we think. But are we thinking clearly? To appreciate the mental abilities of animals requires a commitment to unraveling the nature of intelligence, a tricky and controversial proposition that Sonja Yoerg sets out to explore in this learned, lucid, and entertaining book about our complicated, often erroneous notions about animal intelligence. And because such notions are inextricably linked with judgments of value, they have much to do with which species end up on our laps and which ones end up on our plates. The publication of Beasts of Burden, Animal and Disability Liberation by Sunaura Taylor was on this day in 2017. This American Book Award winner is a beautifully written, deeply provocative inquiry into the intersection of animal and disability liberation. How much of what we understand of ourselves as human depends on our physical and mental abilities, how we move or cannot move in the world, and how much of our definition of human depends on its difference from animal? Drawing on her own experiences as a disabled person, a disability activist, and an animal advocate, author Sunaura Taylor persuades us to think deeply and sometimes uncomfortably about what divides the human from the animal, the disabled from the non-disabled, and what it might mean to break down those divisions, to claim the animal and the vulnerable in ourselves. Beast of Burden suggests that issues of disability and animal justice, which have heretofore primarily been presented in opposition, are in fact deeply entangled. The release of the documentary film What the Health was on this day in 2017. What the Health is the groundbreaking follow-up film from the creators of the award-winning documentary Cowspiracy. The film follows intrepid filmmaker Kip Anderson as he uncovers the secret to preventing and even reversing chronic diseases, and investigates why the nation's leading health organizations don't want us to know about it. With heart disease and cancer the leading causes of death in America, and diabetes at an all-time high, the film reveals possibly the largest health cover-up of our time. With the help of medical doctors, researchers, and consumer advocates, What the Health exposes the collusion and corruption in government and big business that is costing us trillions of healthcare dollars and keeping us sick. And here is a Jain prayer for today. Let blessings go forth unto the entire universe. May everyone rise from self-interest through feeling of genuine concern for the well-being of all. May the mental veils which cloud our heart be completely removed from our consciousness. Everywhere, let everyone live in peace and contentment, in health and happiness, in abundant reverence for life. A Jain prayer. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with the reminder to live today in peace, contentment, health, and happiness, and an abundant reverence for life.